You could shut me right up.
How?
Negreanu shows him the bad news.
I can't hit one hand.
Unreal.
Well done.
You never win any hands.
Too easy. She's consistent.
Daniel raises to 3,000.
Okay, rally's gone.
Yeah, you thought if you could have a rush that, you know.
Action folds over to Tony G, who makes the call.
Two strong hands going into the flop.
Queen 6 Jack.
King of the world.
Check by Tony G.
Tony G's missed. Daniel's gonna fire with top two.
Bets 5,500.
Tony's looking to make a call here. Tony has two overcards, even though they're no good. He's really only looking for a 10 to make a gut shot.
There it is.
Faster than you can say Andrew Lloyd Webber. Tony checks his Broadway. He's got the stone nuts right now.
Daniel bets 14 grand. A raise to 50,000 by Tony G.
A quick raise of 50,000. Tony's the kind of player that could be doing this with a worse two pair. He could be doing it with a draw. He could be doing it with flat out nothing, but a raise that big, that fast, usually means only one of two things: a monster hand or a monster bluff.
Daniel makes the call.
Tony using his hand to keep his mouth closed because it's probably watering right now.
The river gives Daniel a full house.
Now, even though Daniel knows he has the best hand, he's still trying to put Tony on a hand.
Tony checks.
By determining Tony's hand, he can judge how big a bet Tony will be willing to call here on the river. Daniel wants to make Tony G the honorary mayor of Value Town.
Bet 80.
Negreanu makes it 80,000 to go. Snap call from Tony.
Negreanu shows him the bad news, hands him the keys of the city.
You had ace king. Jeez.
Yep. Well done, Daniel. Well done. Thank you.
Sick one there.
And I had a queen.
I didn't think he had ace king.
No, I know.
You played it good.
Nice dealer.
Sorry, Tony, you played it good.
I know that. Oh, look at this, Vanessa. It's me and you. I got to raise it 1,200.
Isn't called predictable. Many things.
So if you re-raise, then you build the pot so big, and then you're going to get bluffed out in the big pot.
Oh boy, Vanessa's got pocket rockets.
I'd say it's the perfect time to listen to Tony and re-raise.
Just calls.
Better keep the pots low. I bet 2,000.
Yeah.
That's fair, you know. I think it's better betting in the dark.
Tony bets in the dark and flops two pair.
A dark raise, that's hard and commitment to the game.
OM Tony G. Karma has left the building. I think we're about to see two people committed to this pot.
Vanessa raises to 5,000.
I want to raise it again.
Tony re-raises to 20 grand.
You can get it all in.
Tony G sounding very confident.
You ready?
Tony G is capable of this song and dance whether he's strong or bluffing. Vanessa is going to have a hard time getting away from this one.
You ready? If you win the hand, you keep me quiet.
Don't believe you. That bluff I'll call. That bluff I'll call.
Tony just added unspeakable equity to this pot.
Vanessa calls.
Tony's bombed the flop, which may make Vanessa think he's on a draw.
An ace on the turn. Rousso has top set.
Hello, nasty. As Tony G would say, ace from space, and Vanessa has gone from zero to hero.
Tony G does have a flush draw
10,000.
and bets 10,000.
You could shut me right up.
How?
Well, by being all in and winning the pot.
Punch in the face.
Just push a button?
That ace dramatically improves Vanessa's hand, but if she put Tony on spades, he just got there.
She just calls.
On spade watch.
I check.
Tony checks in the dark. The river. A sick card, the 5 of hearts.
Now you got to show some guts. Can you bet this, or you're going to make a really weak check now on the end? Go on, Vanessa. You can do it.
For Vanessa, best card ever. Full house over full house.
All in.
Call.
Ace is full.
Wow, very nice. That's the best. Very nice.
You got screwed?
I got a full house too in the end.
Wow.
And a flush draw. That's it. That shut me up. Well done, Vanessa.
Vanessa doubles through.
I got lucky, obviously.
Not really. I mean, it's.
We took turns getting lucky. I got lucky to get the aces. You got lucky on the flop. I got lucky on the turn.
I haven't won one hand when I've been good. So. It's consistent.
But if you really had 5-6, that's super unlucky.
Of course, I had 5-6.
That's really unlucky.
Karma has re-entered the building. Let's see if it sticks around.
Ace-Jack offsuit for Phil Laak.
Strong starting hand. He's going to continue to play passively.
So it's just a call. Tony G, Queen 3 on the button, makes the call. Phil Helmuth's in. And Ernest Wiggins.
I'm gonna go against my better judgment with this one.
He wants to play.
E-dub, E-calls.
Daniel Negreanu. Straddling this hand.
Raise.
Announcing a raise.
Daniel's last to act because of the straddle. He's going to
Raise a
see if he can
pot.
get rid of some of these limpers.
I think that's right?
He's raised to 5,400. Clears out Phil Laak.
Tony G calls here
How much?
because his hatred of money builds by the second.
Phil Helmuth folds. So's the loose cannon.
So Daniel's managed to eliminate 3 of the players.
I have no idea what you have, just for the record.
7-8 Jack is what we have on the flop.
Daniel has the best hand with king high, but Tony has flopped the best draws. Daniel does also have a gut shot draw.
Daniel checks. Tony checks. Daniel makes his straight on the turn. Daniel checks. Tony bets 25K.
Daniel lets Tony do the betting for him. This is a frustration bet from Tony, but he still has 2 monster draws, so this is also a semi-bluff. Daniel could already be beat by Queen 10, but he does have the second nuts, so it'll be hard for him to fold.
He does not fold. He calls. The river card. Jack of diamonds is the board pairs. Check by Negreanu. Check by Tony.
I got a straight.
Unbelievable. I mean, why can't I hit one time? It's like, I can't hit one hand. Played it so big, like, can't hit a hand at all.
Well, Daniel scoops up a nice pot of almost $64,000. Action begins with Vanessa. King Jack. Calls. Daniel. Suited connectors. Raises to 1,600.
This pot's already started to get juicy.
8 for Seiver.
Including Tony G in the big blind. There's 3 players with money in this pot so far. There's about to be 4. Scott could be considering a re-raise.
Nope, just a call.
Could be getting out of line, no.
Brunson folds.
It's a good time for me to get out of line.
Every time is a good time for you to get out of line.
Folds to Tony, who's suited and calls.
Tony stays perfectly in line. I don't see Vanessa folding. She might be thinking about a squeeze to see if she can take it down pre-flop.
There's a call.
She probably figures that a squeeze wouldn't get many of these maniacs to fold.
So 4 to the flop. 8 tray 7.
Scott Seiver's flopped the best hand with 3 8s.
Tony has fired 4,000. Vanessa folds.
Tony's semi-bluffing his flush draw.
Daniel with middle pair.
Daniel knows Tony could have anything. He's not likely to fold second pair on this board to 1 bet.
There's a call.
After a bet and a call, Scott knows there are a lot of cards he wouldn't like to see at the turn.
Looks like a raise.
I'm all in.
Daniel's out.
I call.
Scott
Wah,
calls.
wah, wee, wah.
That's bad.
You got flush draw there.
However many times you want to run it is fine by
once.
me. Once is fine by me.
3 8s. Flush draw.
Thank you, Daniel.
That's nice.
Good luck on.
Ouch. Harsh.
A spade is coming for sure. The board might pair, but there's like no way. You're so due to hit a flush. You're so due to hit a flush. It's unreal.
I haven't hit one. I'm happy to go home.
Actually, Scott Seiver is the one that's all in right now.
Tony, I really do like you, but I got to admit I'm rooting for myself.
I want a spade to come. Nothing personal.
No, that is something personal.
No, I don't really care about you and your money. You have plenty.
No, that's a different way. I didn't say personal towards me. It is personal.
So So Tony's going to need to hit a spade or running straight cards.
The turn, a 9.
Nope. Now you need a 6. That'd be much better.
6 would be much better. Lots of outs. Come on, dear, let's do it one time.
I don't know. Us kids on the internet talk about too many outs syndrome. When you pick up this many outs on the turn, never a hit. You need to be like cut down to 2 outs going into the river to hit it.
I believe you.
Yeah, I know, believe it.
Possible.
It's science.
It's not impossible.
It's mathematical fact. This is a classic too many outs syndrome right here.
Truth be told, Tony's only picked up one more out.
The river's the 3 of diamonds.
Too easy. She's consistent. Well, thank you.
See you later, man.
Well done, everyone.
You
Take
ran
care.
like awful.
Nah,
Tony seems to think he's busted.
Yeah, if you want to count, it's a double check, but D7D.
He actually has more chips at the table. Either doesn't know or doesn't care. Welcome back to the big game, and over the break, Tony G returned. Though, oddly, he has decided not to rebuy.
How much you got there, Tony G?
4,200. 44,000. Where's your money? Don't tell me you're going to play with that crap. You're not going to embarrass yourself here, are you? Yet again. Phil, produce. Pull out your money.
I love the show.
Action begins on the loose cannon. Aaron Jensen from Seattle, Washington folds.
Obviously now I have to be raising.
Yeah, I agree. You got
Because I'm
saved off a 5.
Trapped.
How to speak Australian. Trapped is the same as stuck.
Okay, thank you. Action folds around to Todd Brunson, who's got a hand.
I think we're going to see Todd Brunson come out of hibernation.
Calls.
How bad is it? Are we low or are we? We could have the same hand. Then just give me the pot.
The flop, 4-8-10, top set for Brunson, who checks. Tony bets 2,000.
Date with an 8.
The poker poet laureate's betting second pair into the rockiest player at the table. Todd's got the nuts and he knows Tony's reputation.
I'm gonna fold if you raise.
Okay, Todd raises to 6,000.
That makes it easy,
I
right?
can't fold.
Tony calls.
I gotta see the turn.
Tony must think his 8's good, but Todd's been playing really tight.
The turn, deuce of hearts.
Todd's got Tony drawing dead.
And Brunson fires 12-2.
Todd's still got the nuts for this board. He wants to make Tony pay to continue to draw.
All right, I call.
Tony calls.
Not sure why Tony's calling. His 8 is almost never going to be good in this spot against a guy with an image like Todd's.
The river, 4 of diamonds, giving Todd Brunson a full house.
Todd's got to be thinking Tony's got a better hand than he actually does, so he may think he can get paid on a decent-sized value bet.
The bet is 21-2.
I call.
Tony calls.
Wow.
Tony may have leveled himself from his own table talk.
Todd wins a pot of 82,000.
Just wait for the nuts. Just play the one hand. Very nice.
Action on Tony G, and he raises to 1,500. Vanessa folds. Daniel suited, gets out of here. Seiver also suited, but he's playing, calls. Todd folds. And Aaron Jensen, the loose cannon, also suited, but he folds.
On the other end of the spectrum of Todd, we've got Scott Seiver. Tony can be pretty sure ace-jack is ahead of his range.
King, queen, deuce, all clubs.
Top and bottom for Seiver.
Too easy.
Tony's got a gut shot and a flush draw.
And fires 3,000.
Pretty sure Scott knows he's ahead.
Comes over the top to 11,000.
With no club in his hand, he's trying to protect his 2-pair. Tony doesn't really have anything except for a draw here. If he's not folding, he must be trying to think of a way he could make Scott fold. Scott's capable of making a play, but I don't think he'd do it against Tony in this spot.
Tony re-raises to 40,000.
I'm all in.
Scott's all in. Tony calls.
Run it once again, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has 2-pair. He has the straight. The straight for sure. Tony, you have a straight.
No.
You have a straight.
This is, again, a too many out syndrome. I wish he just had ace-jack no club, then I'd be in trouble. Ace-jack with a club, though? too many outs.
Scott and his friends contend that too many outs can actually hurt you. Kind of like how when you have kings, there's a 90% chance an ace will hit.
You think you're gonna hit this one for once? I do.
No.
He's so due, it's unbelievable.
Jack on the turn.
Okay, now it could be an ace, jack, 10.
Like I said, this is way too many outs syndrome. Way too many outs.
This would be sick if you don't hit this. I'll be really annoyed.
This is just an advanced needle, by the way. There's no reason to do that. Because he's not hitting it. He has too many outs.
He's been missing so much.
I know.
No, you don't. You haven't seen all
Oh,
this.
I meant today, at least I know.
Tony has picked up some more outs in the turn. He can make a better 2-pair or trips in addition to a straight or flush.
The river, a brick.
Unreal.
Well done.
You never win any hand.
No.
Crazy.
That's it.
Sorry, Tony.
Well done, Todd. Just wait for the nuts. Take care. Bye.
This time, Tony walks away for good, having lost nearly 280 grand in 38 hands.
Tony, it didn't go so well for you out there today.
No, it was a disaster.
Disaster. But you're always willing to put your chips in.
Yeah, I mean, I like to have fun and, you know, play, but things didn't work out. I mean, I haven't hit one hand the whole thing, so it's time to go, you know. You got to know it's bike time. I got to get on my bike and drive back to the win.
I guess we'll see you next time.
Yep, see you next time.
All right.